Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today I'm back with a collective haul. I'm throwing it way back, old school YouTube days where we used to pile up our stuff and then talk about it, because I feel as though I've really only been doing hauls if I do like a giant one from one store. So we had a lot of goodies and I'm excited to share them with you. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to do it store by store though, so fingers crossed. I've like wrote everything out, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stick to it, and I'm gonna try to pull and show. So let's start with Quince, because you can't, like, literally there isn't a day that goes by that I don't check their new arrivals. I'm not kidding. I'm blown away every single time I open the page. Like, I'm just like, how, what, I don't care, I love, okay? So if you watched my fall wish list, a lot of these items will be similar, or will be those items because I wanted, therefore I bought. So yeah. All right, so let's start with first these boots. I grabbed them from Quince. I have yet to wear them. They still have the plastic film on the bottom. I mean, have I styled them even in a look? I don't think so. No, I think they are brand spanking new. They are a Kitney-all. I do not own a pair of boots like this. I'm really not a boot girl, but I want to be. So I feel as though I need to buy them in order to become a boot girl. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? So I thought these were perfection, and I honestly want them in another color. They have them in a brown as well. But my biggest want for boots was this square-ish toe, but not like a super boxy toe, like a pointed square. There's probably a term for it, I don't know, but these are stunning. So stunning. 100% Italian leather upper, leather lining, leather sole. I got mine in a 6.5, and I feel like they fit like true to size, if not like slightly big. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I'm anywhere between a 6.5 and a 7, and these I have room for, which I love. Perfection. Just the perfect black boot that I did not own. I own like black cowboy boots, and I own like really square ones, which I'm thinking about getting rid of because I just don't reach for them. They're kind of out. But anyway, next up, if you watched my fall video, you saw that I was on the hunt for, or sorry, I keep saying fall, winter. I was on the hunt for a gingham inside lining of some sort of trench coat. This isn't a trench, which I actually really like. It's more of just like a jacket. I don't know what they're called. I feel like they're called house coats, but I don't actually know. But anyway, I have yet to wear this. I haven't even actually tried it on. I got it in a medium, and it's got the most beautiful lining. They have it in a light tan, and I want to say khaki, and then I want to say the navy. I got the navy because I own my tan trench coat from there, so I figured I would wear this more. I don't own a navy coat, which is surprising. I also want to get a navy pea coat this year, or like a long wool coat. But anyways, love this, super excited, very long. I will show everything on as well so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Next up from Quince, another set of their pajamas. Okay, I love their pajamas. I first fell in love with matching set like bamboo pajamas like this from Cozy Earth. Love their pajamas. They're just very, very expensive. And now I'm not saying they're not worth it, because I've had my pair for probably 3 years and they just started falling apart, and I probably wear them, I mean, multiple times a week. I'm not lying, I love them, but they started falling apart on the like waistband. I can still wear them, but it's time to let them go, okay? Because there's already something not sexy about a matching pajama, and then when they're tattered and ripped, like, no girl, goodbye. So I picked up a pair of these, and I want to say they're like $50, so I need other colors, but I have them in navy, and I wanted them in the light gray to replace my Cozy Earth ones, so they are just like a matching pant. I also get mine in a medium because I like the length on the medium, and I like that the waistband is not tight whatsoever, no matter if I ate a ridiculous amount of food or whatever. I just prefer the extra waistband. I don't know, for now anyways. But these are, this is the top. It's like a piping shirt. Like, I love these because I can get my skincare down on my neck, and I live in these. Like, when these are clean, when any of my pajamas are clean and like I'm like a fresh new set, sometimes I wear my pajamas 2 nights in a row. I don't know if that's weird, I don't care. But I like want to put these on as soon as the sun goes down. I'm obsessed with them. I love their pajamas, and I feel like they wash and wear very well. They do eventually get pilly, but that's kind of just the nature of bamboo material in general. So it's like that's why I have a hard time spending $150 for them, but $50 is fine by me. Okay, what else from Quince? What else from Quince? I have more, I know. Okay, you've probably already seen these cardigan sweaters everywhere. I got more colors. I had the green one, and the green is back in stock, so if you haven't gotten it and you wanted it, run. I also got this, I think this is the truffle brown one. I want literally, like I said, every single color. I've already worn this. Stunning. Love the opal-y buttons. So I got it in brown. I got it in navy, which I have washed this, hence why it's like a little more fuzzier, and I line dried it. But again, navy with the pearl buttons. I love these, and I just need to kind of like restructure that. And then last color I grabbed it in was the gray, which again, love. These do shrink if you wash them. If you hand wash them, they might not shrink as much, but they shrink. So I just get it in a large so I don't have to worry about it. But I like it in its full big oversized part, and I like it in its more shrunken undersized one, but whatever. I think these are my favorite sweaters ever. Again, gray with the little shell buttons. And then last thing I grabbed from Quince, if you watched my recent Pinterest video where I outed myself about my like 10-year-old underwear, then you know I bought some more Quince ones. These are brand new. These are their second skin. I believe they're similar to Quince. Now, I said seamless in the video, but they aren't like seamless, but they're flat, like they flat lay to your body, and they don't roll or anything like that. So I get these small in the black, and then I believe this is the sand color as well. Again, small. Love these undies. I think they're like $30 for a 6-pack, and they are so comfortable and good. They wash, they wear well, and I love them. So I own the medium. I own a small. I'm gonna get rid of the mediums, I think, because they just don't fit that great. So I'd rather just keep the smalls. So now I have plenty of underwear, okay? But here's your sign. If it's been a while, girl, I get you. But let's refresh the undies, okay? All right, next up, let's do Free People really quick, okay? Okay, I've been wanting a pair of Solomons for forever, honestly, since they became really popular and cool, and I love them. I'm also a hike sort of girl. I like to go camping and stuff, so I wanted a pair. My whole like reasoning for holding off on getting them is I just never loved a colorway enough, okay? I like the lighter colorways. I think they're gorgeous, but they would get insanely dirty, so that's why I liked the blue. The other thing is I liked the brown when they released the brown one, but I have a pair of brown sneakers that I would wear over those. So I did not own a pair of blue sneakers. My last on sneakers were kind of like a blue and black, and I loved them. So I grabbed this colorway. I think it's so pretty. They're insanely comfortable. I wear them to work out. I wear them to walk, and I will wear them when we go camping. They look cute with leggings. They look cute with shorts. I have yet to wear them with sneakers, but with sneakers, they are sneakers, with jeans, but I think they are so cute, and honestly, they are insanely comfortable. So if you can find a colorway that you like, grab them. But the white on white was the most like popular when it first came out, and I just felt like, no way. And also, I don't know about you guys, but like I have white sneakers, but they just like get dingier faster, obviously, but I feel like they never come clean as good as when you first had them. Anyway, when I was ordering from Free People, I also saw these triangle scarves, and I love the bandana print and how it's reversible. It's got the white with the brown, the red ribbing, and then the brown with the white. I love these scarves so much, and I want more. But I don't know if I want this exact one. I want the gingham one next. I'm wondering if it'll be too big, but nonetheless, so cute, so comfortable, and just an easy way to kind of like add a pop to your outfit. So I've styled those in a couple of different like Pinterest and then outfits video if you're curious to see them. Can't recommend enough. So cute. So that's everything that I grabbed from Free People, but I'm tempted to get more, and I think they're doing an incredible Black Friday sale. Okay, next up, you guys had recommended, I was looking for a good sweat set, and full transparency, I love Abercrombie sweat sets. They're like, I don't know what they're called, the Vintage Sunday or something like that. My favorite. I have a gray sweat set of that, and I absolutely love it. I love their sweat shorts in it. It's my all-time favorite, but they just didn't release any good colors this year, and I was like, meh. But I will say Quince just launched sweat sets again, and I tried their first sweat sets and they sucked, but I'm hoping their second ones will be better, so I might buy the wide leg just to kind of check and see. Anyway, I grabbed their, I don't even know what it's called. What's it called? Cozy something or other. The Cozy Fleece Mega Jogger, and then the Cozy Fleece Perfect Hoodie. So I grabbed the hoodie in a size large. I originally grabbed a medium not big enough. I want big sweatshirt. I like them. I think they're cute. I have washed this set. I will say I just feel like that, like, I don't know how to explain it. I have a hair on it. The bottom is just not as like good as the Abercrombie one, but it's still good. It's got Aritzia like stamped or like embroidered in the back, and the legging or the joggers are perfect. I grabbed those in a, let me see, small, I believe. And then I want the sweat shorts. They just have not, I don't have them in my size right now. Let me grab the joggers really quick so I can show you those. Oh my God, I'm stuck. Feeling. I will just say, like, gray sweatpants are the best because they don't show dog hair or my hair quite like navy ones do, but such is life, you know? Again, yeah, small. These are the, like, the drawstrings in the inside, and then there is Aritzia on the leg as well. Cute. Happy that I grabbed them, but wish that Abercrombie just released more colors. But that's everything I grabbed from Aritzia. Next I have is like, oh wait, I have two more fashion, and then I have a bunch of like beauty hair care stuff. So if you're curious, check that out. Stick around. I grabbed 2 belts from Target. You guys know in my wish list video, I was talking about more statement belts, and I saw this and I saw it so cute. Okay, so this is a 2-tone. Let me put it together so you can kind of see. I was wearing it with this outfit. It's got the gold with the silver, so gold, gold, silver, gold, silver with brown. So cute. I love this so much. Yes, absolutely keeping that. Got it in a small. This I want to try and play around with a little bit more. I have a brown with silver studs, but I don't have a black, so I thought this might be cute, but I want to play around with it because at first glance I'm like, I don't know, but I think it could look cute. The belt on this is a little cheaper. This is the Universal Threads brand. What is the other one? The other one is, I can't tell because I tore the thing off already. Yeah, it doesn't say. Doesn't say, but I just feel like the belt on this is not as nice quality, but honestly, when you're wearing it, I want to say it was like 20 bucks. Yeah, 20 bucks. It is cute, but I need to play around with it and try it. Okay, should we finish up with Target? I don't know. Should I just pull it random? Okay, the beauty favorites are going to be Sephora, Target, and Amazon, and you're just gonna have to look in the description box because I'm gonna pull at random. Okay, so the first thing I grabbed, I shopped the Sephora sale. I grabbed the, what's it called? The infrared thermal brush by Bondi Boost. I originally grabbed the long barrel, which is skinnier, but I believe it's skinnier. I have hair in here. Who cares, really, does it matter? What was I gonna say? I grabbed the long barrel and I just didn't like it as much. I need to play around with this still more because I'm feeling like it's just not holding my curl enough, but I did also try it on hair that had already been styled, so I'm curious to try it more. But so far, I like this a lot better than the cheapy one I got from Amazon. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. I got that one like a couple years ago, and I wanted to see if this really made a difference when investing in it because I'm a cheap hair, like hair tool girl. Like my Conair curling irons work great. My Conair hot rollers, great. I just don't think you need to spend a bunch of money on a curling iron. But this is different on account of the way it heats. So I was curious to check it out. It heats up incredibly fast. The buttons are annoying. I'm like constantly pressing the buttons, like moving it around, but it's on a lock, so you can't like mess it up. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, I do think this is much better than the Amazon ones, but I need to play around with it to make sure it like holds my style, but it makes my hair so soft and so silky and really pretty. And I've kind of stopped, and I like that for like the rounded in look that I do with my hair when it's not in a bun. But anyway, okay, keep going with Sephora. Shall I? Or should I go with hair? No, let's go with Sephora. Okay, your girl partook. Girl really partook. Okay, I really kind of, like, I didn't expect to go this crazy with the Sephora sale, but I really didn't, honestly. Anyway, I restocked on an oldie but goodie. If you've forgotten about this stuff, stop, because it is incredible, okay? It's the Paula's Choice 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. Okay, this helps, I have very easily congested pores, okay? So this helps because it's oil soluble. It goes through and gets out a lot of the gunk. This helps so much with my congestion, my blackheads, all of that. This is strong though. I can maybe use this. I typically will go on and off. Like I will do an AHA, which is surface exfoliation. I will do a BHA, which is in, and then sometimes I will do a combination, which I have AHA, BHA products, but I can't use this more than like once a week, maybe twice, but mostly once a week because it's strong and I don't want to disrupt my skin barrier because I've been on a mission to get it back and it's been good. And this product just literally loves. So I stocked up on the big one this go around and I'm excited that I did. Next up, I picked up my deodorant again. I love this, the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. I'd gone a while without this, I will say. And is it 100% necessary? Yes, kind of is. So take that with what you will. Next up, this is a new product to me. This is the Danessa Myrix. I've actually never tried anything from her. The Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm. This is a mattifying setting spray. I would say I am more like dry, but combo. Oh, okay, I would say on combo, okay? I can tend to, my oil can break down my makeup. So yes, I want a little bit more mattifying, but this is also great for those days when I'm just wearing like skincare and sunscreen and I look like a grease slick. This is nice to kind of set those products down without having to put powder on it. You know what I mean? But I wore this on my skin today and I still have a glow. So I really like it. Yes, I like it way better than the Easy Bake from Huda, that setting spray. I still use that, but the sprayers on it is not good. The sprayer on this is great. I still love my Benefit one the best. My Benefit Setter, Super Setter, whatever. These two products I haven't opened yet because these are backups for when my products go out. This is the Kosas Cloud Set in Feathery. This is my favorite pressed powder of all time. It looks like your skin, like it's not super powdery, but it sets your makeup in place. And then my favorite concealer of all time is the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Concealer. I just got a lighter shade in 13. Normally I'm 14, right now I'm 14 still, but I felt like 13 would be better on my no makeup days. When I don't have a bunch of makeup on. I don't have bronzer, I don't have anything, this matches my skin perfectly. If you have a struggle or if you struggle with finding concealers that match your skin flawlessly, try that. I feel like their shade range is incredible. Another concealer I decided to give a go is the NARS. I've never tried this. This is the Soft Matte Complexion Concealer in Madeline Light 2.3. And I use this mostly just to cover up hyperpigmentation spots because sometimes I feel like my hyperpigmentation, I'll like cover it with a concealer, but then once I've done all the other makeup, it kind of like lifts it off and I feel like this helps like cover them up. So I love that. Sometimes I'll put it on the top and because it's matte and not like creamy, I feel like I can put it on the top with powder as well. And then I picked up, oh, let's finish with this. My Merit Eyebrow, I love this. This is the color Taupe. This is their like pomade something or other. I ran out of this and I'd been using my Benefit one, but this is just my favorite Merit eyebrow product. I picked up 2 eye creams. This one, I swear it's new. I just like dropped it and cracked the top, but listen, when you drop something like this, you're like, oh God, thank God it was just the top, right? And not the bottom. This is a Shiseido Benefiance, I don't know, wrinkle smoothing eye cream. I just got this. I used to love this eye cream. When I first started working at Sephora, this was everyone's holy grail eye cream, and I still think Shiseido makes some of the best skincare, and I feel like I actually notice a difference with this. I have just not been on my eye care game, to be honest with you. I've just not been using eye cream as much. I had the Kiehl's Creamy Avocado, and I thought I liked it again, and then I just felt like it was doing not much. So this I mostly use at night. This is what I've been using during the day. Sometimes I will switch it up depending. This is the Belief. I saw this win like an Allure award and I love Belief's eye cream, so I decided to give it a go. This is their Aqua Bomb Gel with the little ceramic tip. It's honestly really good. It's very cooling under the eyes. It gives you some hydration without like being like weird underneath makeup. So I do really like this. I think I would repurchase this again, but I mean, that's not what this video is about. I'll let you know when I finish it. But yeah, I grabbed that. Okay. Next up, let's move on to Amazon, I guess. Amazon. I think these are all Amazon, and I think the rest is all Target. I don't remember. Okay, I picked up the Elta MD UV AOX Elements Tinted Facial SPF. This is 100% mineral SPF with SPF 50. I was using their UV Daily and I loved it. And then I realized it applies so beautifully. It applies like a chemical sunscreen because it's half mineral, half sunscreen, or half chemical. I struggle with hyperpigmentation, so I really need a mineral SPF over chemical. So I decided to give this a go. It's definitely thicker, it's definitely heavier on the skin, but I feel like I can get away with it in these winter months. So I'm excited to continue to play around with this. I probably only used it like 4 or 5 times, but it's thick, but it does rub in and it does go good underneath makeup. So that's what I grabbed this month instead of my other one. And when I was going back to my other ones, the UV Daily that I have been wearing, I have purchased 32 times on Amazon, which is incredible. I'm so proud of myself for that. Okay, and I've also done other SPFs in the middle of that, but you know what I mean. Okay, next up, I've really been taking my hair care more seriously, okay? And I had heard so many amazing things about this and never tried it. It's the CER 100 Collagen Ceramide Coating Protein Treatment. Since getting my hair done, I felt like, I don't know, I felt like before I had protein overload, but I don't know if that's true. I don't know, okay? I'm just trying to figure it out. But I felt like my hair had just not been doing what it needed to do. And when I got my hair done a little while ago, my hairstylist was like, yes, your hair could use more protein, especially because you're bleaching. So I'm like, okay, let me just try some products. So grab this. I've used this once so far, left my hair feeling very silky, very similar to the Olaplex number 3, but I'll keep you posted on results. Like I said, only used it once. This product, I busted up the lid. It's the Nexus High Volume Lift Foam. Love this stuff. Love, love. Okay, smells nice, works really great. It does not weigh down my fine hair, but gives me some hold to my hair. When I was using hot rollers, this is the mousse that I used. Love. I use 4 pumps in my hair, like the front sections and then back. I split it into 4 chunks. So good. Yes. Okay, next up, let's go through all of the rest of, let's stick with hair. Oh gosh, you guys. And then we'll do skin. Okay, I have so many products. Okay. This shampoo and conditioner I actually bought for our guest bathroom, and then I saw a bunch of things on TikTok about it and I was like, I have that, I just don't use it. Let me pull it out. I love the way this makes my hair feel and smell. This is the Dove Intensive Repair Damage. This has protein in it. So I don't know, I've been using it, I've been liking it, and it's really good. So I use this set that I got, and I bought another one for my guest shower, but it's really good. I really enjoy it. It makes my hair feel very silky, manageable, and yeah. And then I also picked up the mask because again, everybody was talking about it. I have used this once. Smells incredible, feels incredible. I was using the Pantene Pro V one with the little beads in it, and I like it. I still have probably like 2 more uses, but this is really good as well. So just initial thoughts. Like I haven't used these things a ton to like know. Next are 2 restocks from my shower. The L'Oreal Elvive Wonder Water, incredible. I will use this probably once a week. I will shampoo, then put this on, and then if I feel like my hair is still could use a little extra hydration, I will go in with just a basic conditioner on times when I'm not using mask. This stuff is incredible. You put it on your lengths, massage it for 8 seconds, and wash it off. It's like shine in a bottle. It's incredible. And then this is my favorite scalp treatment when I'm feeling like my scalp needs a little bit more hydration. It needs some like, I don't know, shine boost, or let's say I didn't like how my style and my hair turned out, but I don't need to do a full shampoo and condition because I just did it like a day before, or if I went in the pool and my hair just needs to rinse out the chemicals, this is what I will use. It's the Raw Sugar Rosemary Vinegar Hair Rinse. I love this stuff. I've gone through probably 3 to 4 bottles. Feels incredible on the scalp, and it's really, really a great product. And I will say this probably lasts me 5 to 6 uses. All right, last but not least, I told you we got a lot. Okay, skincare. Ooh, the Bioma Face Mist, Balancing Face Mist. This is a repurchase. I have yet to use it, but it's a repurchase. Love. I think I'm gonna repurchase their Milky Toner as well, but it's just a great balancing face mist. My face feels tight after I just rinse it in the morning. I put that on. It's incredible. Next, I grabbed the Prequel Cleanser plus salicylic acid. So like I said, I've been dealing with a lot of like congestion, and I realize my skin is very prone to like clogging, okay? So using a salicylic acid, not all the time, I use this every once in a while. I love their original formula, which I already have as well, can help kind of clear out those pores in the meantime. And I feel like it's been doing a really great job. It still has the 50% glycerin, it's just 1% of salicylic acid. I feel like this is a great gentle way to introduce salicylic acid into your routine and maintain the results of that polished choice that I was telling you without stripping and drying your skin, which can make clogged pores even worse. So I feel like this has been helping so much. My skin has cleared up amazingly. I do have a pimple above my lip, but my skin has been doing really well. So well that I have decided to introduce a retinol back into my life, but I wanted to start really slow because I had been on a tretinoin journey, which honestly, dumb Kelly, like you had no business starting a retinol journey in May before you were gonna hang out by the pool all summer. Like, girl, I ruined my barrier. I was exfoliating, I was using it every single night. It was just not good, okay? So I destroyed my skin barrier and it took probably a month to get it back up and healthy. So it's like, you're gonna go through this whole bottle, then if your skin can handle this, like I'm doing this maybe once to twice a week, obviously not on days that I'm exfoliating, but once to twice a week, and then I'm gonna build up to 3 times a week, then I'm gonna build up to 4 times, then 5 times, then 6 times, and sometimes whatevs, every night, so on and so forth, until I can finish this, and then I will go back to trying tretinoin again. But I needed to like build my skin's ability to tolerate it a little bit more, I think. I don't know. And tretinoin just might not be for me, and that's okay as well. But I want to see if I can get good results with this. So this is the Cocoa Kind Beginner Retinol Gel. I'm definitely not a beginner, but I have sensitive skin. So I figured, how hard could it be? Like, let's just try it out and see if we get good results. And so far, I mean, my skin has been looking, knock on wood, so freaking good. So anyway, you guys, that was it. I told you I've been shopping, but I'm really into just, I don't know, like really good hair care, skin. I'm taking good care of my body and what I'm eating. I'm just having a really good, just like physical care, what do you call, self-care month, if you will, and I'm loving my clothes. So this was a super collective haul. If you like these, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what is something you've picked up recently. And yeah, let me know if you like these sort of like collective hauls, like way back in the day when we used to go to the mall and like shop and show everything we got. I just think they're more fun because honestly, I'm not always buying a ton. Like this is cumulative, you know what I mean? From multiple different places. But I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you in my next one very soon.